Oh my god, Salty, Kazan, you guys, I did not mean to press start. Oh shit, now Nifty's. Oh god, now they're all coming in here. I'm not ready yet. I was trying to change the goddamn time. Fuck. Zaza, you better get up here and help me. I can't. Oh shit. How many of y'all were in that space with Thread Guy and BitBoy a second ago? Let me just see a show of hands. Because I screen recorded that shit. It was that. It was that crazy. Nobody? Whoa. Whoa. I've been home for 14 minutes since the baseball game, and I've already caught up on a lot of shit. You guys, first of all, I'm lucky I screen recorded that shit because who knows what'll happen to the recording for that space. I got BitBoy on tape confirming everything I said yesterday about fucking Ben Token. Oh my god, what a slime ball. And lying to our faces. Like, oh, I don't understand shit coins. Bro, you've been here longer than anybody. I understand shit coins. I can't stand that, dude. Like, shout out Thread Guy. It's my homie. But like Ben, I've never been able to stand that guy. King, what's going on, bro?
My hatred for BitBoy exceeds all. Like I literally can get into this right now if you really like.
No, I
Do you
think it's
guys know?
about time because I think a lot of our listeners still casually watch um, the BitBoy network or whatever he's calling it these days. I, I watch it as part of my daily research, but it makes my eyes burn, and not the front of my eyes, like the back part where my brain is.
First off, does anybody know what BitBoy did before he was into crypto?
No, that should be a good trivia question. Maybe we should wait.
So go back. He probably deleted it by now, but homie used to review movies on his YouTube page. He has no financial education, no finance history, no economic education whatsoever. Okay?
But
He's
he
a
definitely
YouTuber.
knows what a shitcoin is and how they work.
He's a
Yeah.
YouTuber. But hold on. Like the whole crypto space listens to this fucking fool, right? But he started off as a YouTuber. He knows the algorithm of
He's still a
YouTube.
YouTuber.
So no, that's all he is. He knows nothing of finance. He knows nothing of finance. So he was a YouTuber. He knew the algorithm of YouTube. He understood how it works, and he saw crypto, right, trending on YouTube, and he jumped on the
Like a lot
bandwagon.
of YouTube uh, influencers or content creators, whatever you want to call them. A lot of people did that with crypto in 2021, right? They all switched over to pumping crypto. But the main thing that I
He
think
was like a
people are confused
2020
on with
guy, you
him
know,
is that he talks this talk like he bought Bitcoin and ETH early, and that's where he made his money. Um, that's
bro.
bullshit. They've been
Bro.
taking endorsements for pump and dumps and shit coins on that channel the whole time until January when it got hot, and people started getting lawsuits and shit, and then they got all public about like, oh, we don't take sponsorship money anymore for tokens. And then they switched over to getting, a check from Stake, which is just as bad because it's legit, it's regulated, but it's a fucking casino. So what are you pumping?
This man called XRP to $38. $38. This clown. This clown said XRP is going to go to $38. Okay? This is what the crypto community is listening to right now.
I'm hoping that that's not actually the case. I mean, I would like to know how many of the listeners here actually take advice from that channel. Like, not just watch it, but like, make decisions based on the information. Because I bring what I hear in there back to this space, and I let people know, like, hey, you guys wouldn't believe, like, these dudes actually stake their Algorand on Coinbase, and they're and they're preaching on YouTube to the crypto community. Like, this is not good.
I got a question. Who has made $1 off BitBoy? Like $1 off BitBoy suggestion? Like, who has listened to one of BitBoy, like anything, any alpha from BitBoy, and has made money? Anyone, please.
I
Anyone?
mean, we got a bunch of people coming up. This is quicker than most days, so
Like Alpha, I'm just
let's
gonna
shout him
interrupt you.
out
Like,
for that. But
I don't get why like you're putting in your tag like, but not Ben, but you literally like joined Let's Fucking Crow, right? So I just don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. Like, you're talking about, like, I know, like, a lot of people don't like, BitBoy, and he's made some bad calls, and he
wait,
was just a YouTuber.
I'm a hypocrite for
Some?
joining in the pre-sale. They told me all you guys were already in, but they lied to
Well,
me.
well,
So
well, so you're gonna say they told you. Who the fuck is they, and who the fuck is BitBoy? So like, I'm just like, are you listening to them, or are you listening to BitBoy that has 1 million followers? Like, I just don't get it. I'm just calling it out like
you're
I see it. I don't
confusing
get
me,
it.
dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not
I got a
accusing you of anything.
DM.
I'm asking you a question. Like, why would you do that? But you would question somebody that has 1 million followers and is literally speaking to governments or whatnot and being in huge
I've
meetings.
been
And
very clear with everybody here. I felt like I was missing way too many trains. I kept asking you guys every day, like, why are we making all these shit coins on Kronos? Is this what we want to do? And you guys kept saying, yeah, 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 this is what we like. And
I mean, they hit me up, but I didn't join Let's Fucking Crow.
all
So,
right,
I
well,
get it.
So, so because someone has 1 million followers, that means that you're gonna listen to their financial advice.
What's
Someone that has
what's the reason?
no financial education whatsoever,
Well, what's the main reason
no
that
financial
anything
back
takes off? What's the main reason that anything takes off in any coins you get? Like, let's be real here. What's the main reason?
liquidity.
hype,
Liquidity is the main reason that things take off in this space.
hype.
Really.
Correct.
Hype. Let's be real. It's hype. People have FOMO
Liquid.
and they want to get the fuck involved. And then you're sitting there shorting it when you know it's going to crash. So you're in it for the money, and I get it. But a lot of people are in it for the hype to make money, right? So what are you going to do? You're going to fucking join an account that has 133 followers and join theirs because they said that other people are? Or are you going to look at a coin that's talking about trying to, incorporate it into financing that he just said in that space to bring crypto adoption to the forefront? And the people that believe in
That's
crypto,
what every coin says,
every
bro.
coin
That's
says
what
it.
every
Every
fucking
fucking
coin
coin
says.
says it.
Oh, we're onboarding. We're onboarding with this meme bullshit. What you're doing is all you're doing is making the founders rich. You're making the founders and the influencers rich.
And you're sitting
Like
there
look what.
selling short on everybody that's getting involved on the hype,
Of
right?
course,
Okay.
of course.
Okay,
That's
so
what I'm
be ready to
thinking.
sell short on Ben, and when it fucking pumps, then you can short it when it's ready
Didn't it
to,
pump
and
already?
everybody will be winning and losing still, right? But it all comes back
Hey
to
Sean,
hype.
can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, Ben. I mean, fucking Ben.
How much
Fuck.
how much Ben are you holding?
A lot, obviously.
Holy
No,
shit!
I'm not really holding that much. I won't
No,
lie.
no,
I
no.
made
But how
like
much are you
four.
Wait,
holding though?
holding
Are
that
you
much?
holding
What?
any?
What are you holding?
I got Ben. I'm
Oh
holding. I
Jesus
made like
fucking
four.
Christ, Sean! You're gonna come up here? You're gonna give me fucking shit about buying into the pre-sale, and you're holding fucking Ben token, my guy? Holy shit! I knew you were worked up for a reason. It's like when my kids get all fucking pissy at me. I'm like, wait a second, what did you do? What did you do, motherfucker? All right, take it easy, everybody. Everybody take 3 deep breaths and remember that this is DeFi. We are here to help people. We're here to help them learn their way around all this bullshit. That's the most important thing. Whether I buy into a
Fuck Ben did
pre-sale
But
or I
come on,
50x.
skip it,
that's not why
Jesus
we're
Christ, you
here.
guys. Do you
Fuck
hear me
Ben.
fucking talking? Sorry, Levi.
Hi.
I know, they get me upset too.
Hey guys, do you hear him talking?
You better listen. These guys know. Jesus Christ. Now I don't even remember what I was saying. I was saying take 3 deep breaths, We're here to help people. We got a lot of people that listen back, especially on days like today.
When you start the show.
She said you could have your Switch.
When you start the show.
You guys remember yesterday? Did you guys check the tapes? Daddy G's rocking one, so he knows. He's laughing. Levi made me sell the bottom on Pepe last night so he could get the new Zelda game. And then I woke up this morning and it was up goddamn 75%.
I'm so evil.
Evil. But we're open and honest with everybody so they learn from our mistakes. Who held their Pepe? I had a small bag, but oh boy.
I bought it
Zelda
yesterday.
games aren't cheap, man. That we sold $75 worth of Pepe that would have been worth $150 this morning. So that was an expensive Zelda game. Daddy G, I hope you're gonna make us feel better. He's rocking a goddamn Pepe frog, so I don't know.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I was gonna change the subject a little bit, keep it crypto, and you were saying to new people. One thing I discovered is on PayPal, you can, if you have trouble with your credit card buying crypto, you can go on PayPal, add money to PayPal from your credit card, or you can go to a stop. Once you have PayPal money, then you can buy Ethereum or whatnot and send it to any address.
Bro, I've been telling them this for 2 years. That's how I buy on crypto.com, because the PayPal card is through a bank that doesn't give a fuck if you buy
not even the
anything you want on
PayPal card.
crypto.com.
I don't have a PayPal card, so I didn't know that, and I
No,
just
you
do
have a
it through the
digital
app.
one. Like, if you have a PayPal account, you have a digital debit card, whether you have a physical one or not, and you can use that to buy crypto through the centralized exchange on CMC.
Nice.
That's my only on ramp. G. It's hard out here in these streets. It's good to see Texas is here. Bach dropped down. What happened? He's coming back.
He's gonna go buy some Ben. Sean.
I really hope not. I told you guys not to, and Sean didn't listen. But like that was one I just was not touching no matter what, because Ben, the person, is toxic, bro. I've been saying this for months now. Like ever since he lost his shit and sued Atozy, when everybody fucking loves Atozy. Like nobody doesn't like that guy unless he made a video about you. And he made a video about Ben. He called him a scammer for promoting fucking PAMP token. And look, dude pumped a lot of fucking shit coins. Like, he deserved the video. But Ben sued Atozy. And then everybody, even in the crypto space, sent money to Atozy. And Ben gets on his channel and says, you know, we wanted to keep this quiet, but the money came in on the other side. So I guess, you know, we're not going to go through with it. And it's like, wait a second. What was this all about in the first place? You really thought you could, like, shut up a smaller creator because you have more money than them? Like, that's the worst, dude. He's the fucking worst. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. So, if, like, he got sued, last month with all the other influencers about FTX, and he lost his shit and started attacking the judge and the lawyers and skipped a court date to the point where now he's in even more trouble, and then he goes and jumps on this shitcoin because it's the same name as him. And I'm thinking, wow, like, these are the acts of a desperate man. Like, do not touch this with a 10-foot pole. I don't know why no one else is smelling this.
Bro, fuck Ben did 50x last night.
Ben did a 50x last night?
Fuck Ben.
Oh, fuck
FUK. Yeah, 50x.
People are rumoring
my
that
boys
he
got
also
in there. Like
created,
people printed off that last night.
that
Yeah, it's
counterpoint
real
as well.
talk. Like the thing's printing.
Printing is good. Printing is good. Kip, I didn't hear you. What'd you say, buddy?
People are rumoring that he also created the FBen coin as well.
Who? BitBoy?
No, the Ben ETH guy.
Yeah, the Ben guy is like, he's on some other shit. He's dropping everything he can right now while he's got the hot potato. You know, he's a dummy, but
You
he's not a dummy.
said you said you wouldn't touch any of this with a 10-foot pull alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I am. I'm in on Ben token. I'm in on this. I airdropped this guy, $200, something like that. You know what? I'm gambling. That's what this is. If you're doing it, you're gambling, you're having fun. This is a community play. And you might as well take some gasoline, take a match, take a lighter, set that money on fire, or maybe you get a 50x, but you better sell, right? I mean, and whatever, not financial advice, all this stuff, but
if you
you
show up,
certainly got the hot potato.
if you
right?
show up every day and you buy when I sell and you sell when I buy, at least for the past couple of weeks here, while I've had my mind on other things, like, you would have made out pretty goddamn well. Because I've been a little backwards. Bach, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, Alpha. Look, I'll say it again, bro. But look, this space, everything that we're doing here for the last months or weeks, it's all gonna go to zero, bro. Like, there's literally no point. Like, I was thinking about this shit today. I was looking at the rest of my curl back. I was like, what's the point of curl here being at 6 cents? It makes no sense. So I dumped everything.
No,
Bro.
come on. It makes at least six. Makes
I,
at least six.
I dumped everything, Alpha. Like, the whole market is frothy. Everybody's greedy. Um, it just, nothing makes sense anymore. I'm dumping and shorting a lot of different things. Like, I don't know, people are not even watching this shit, dude. But Bitcoin is at some key levels that if we don't stop this shit, dude, and get back to like normal, serious, like sophisticated investor shit, dude, this whole space makes no sense. I'm super bearish, bro.
Well, as a sophisticated investor, we need all sophisticated investors, all hands on deck, bro.
Like, dude, I mean, look, we have
they're the
Oscar
ones
Ramos.
buying the shit coins, Bach.
Dude,
All
I
the
see.
fucking smart money, quote unquote, is going to shit coins, allegedly.
The
Respectfully.
smart money's going to shitcoin. Who's just telling you that?
I've been around, bro. I go in the big Twitter spaces on the alt account. Y'all don't see me. Y'all don't know where I'm at.
Like, look, I'm just look, right? People are making an argument, hey, Ethereum gas fees are going up. People are about to start using Kronos again. And I'm like, bullshit, bro. Like, complete bullshit, dude. Like, literally, I don't even know what the point of Crow is anymore. Like, I was thinking about this shit hard today. I was like, what are we doing here? Like, do you
Look,
know how much
Bach,
the
we
TVL
all
keeps dropping?
have
Let me
these
get
moments,
in.
but we
I'm
do
not.
it.
I'm not having a moment here. I'm
We
not
do
having
it
a
in
moment.
No,
private.
he's on the right path.
Yeah, we do it in private. We don't.
He's on the right path.
Who, King? Who?
He's on the right path. Let me give my two.
Go for it.
You're on the right path, Bach. The what the biggest
No,
Oh my
problem?
God,
no. You
we
have a
lost
crow
Let me get in.
marketplace, my guy. You got
Let me get in. Because let me just piggyback off what he was saying. The biggest problem in crypto is tribalism. Is hold on, like they tell you, hold the bag. Hold the bag. Fuck holding the bag, dude. Take profit. Take profit. When you're in profit, take it. Now you have powder on the side and you can buy into whatever bullshit you want to. You can get into Ben early, flip it 3x and get out. Not sit on the bag and become exit liquidity for the people that founded the project. So Bach, you're seeing the light finally. And that's what I'm saying. When I mess around with people in the NFT game and I'm like, hey, you guys are sitting on those dusty ass depreciating NFTs of PFPs. Is that not facts? Because you got stuck holding the bag. And when you're a trader, your mentality, you don't care. You just want to take, it's all about taking profit. Take profit.
in the majority.
Especially in a bear market.
The majority of cases, you are 100% correct, right? And we're talking vast majority, because when it comes to the crypto space these days, it's about 98% of projects and tokens that don't end up making it, which means basically going to zero or at some point, going to zero slowly. Uh, there are projects and tokens that are here for the long run. Crow is one of them, you know?
But what's the point, Alpha? Like, I'm trying to understand here. Like, what's the
Thunder is
actual
one of them.
point?
Mass adoption, peer-to-peer transactions, the standard person that's not a trader that can just use it as an actual currency around the world. That's the point. It's not about king and I mean, I get king, dude. Don't get me wrong, dude. You're a trader. You want to short something because you want to just take profits. I get it. But the average person is not a trader. The average person is just going to want to spend some money to buy something at the store. And like, it's obvious that we're moving towards a crypto world. So like, you can sit there and say, like, don't hold it because you're not going to make any money and you're going to be the exit liquidity. But for the projects that are actually around, for in my opinion, the number one, compliant exchange in the world, it's something to look forward to. You don't get involved in Yahoo or Google or Facebook because you're just trying to make money. Maybe you see the big picture that it's going to be used around the world.
Dude, everything
you need
everything you
money,
just said, has nothing to do with the price of Crow. Nothing
Yeah,
at all,
and it's
dude.
hard.
Like,
It's hard to differentiate, but that is true. That is true, and
you
dude,
could always
it's
get
been
in. You
difficult
could
for me.
always
It's
get
been
in.
like a
If you made your
2-year
profit,
journey learning how to separate these things, just in my head. The price of Crow is a totally different story, and it's one that I don't fully understand yet. But at least I've decoupled it from my feelings about Crow as a project, what we've been able to build here, free of charge, open to the world, uh, on a solid network that's still, I believe, the best one out there. Atlas, what's up?
Yo, a couple things. So, like, yes, you could take profits. All right, some people are in here for trading. I would say the people that sold Bitcoin at like $100 are probably regretful. So there are some tokens that are going to make you huge gains if you do hold. And then for you, Bach, I hope you're just having a bad day. I hope it gets a little bit better for you. You do have a marketplace on Chronos, so you built it for a reason. So just think back to what made you want to build it on Chronos and
I
not
built it
other
because the
chains.
chain has censorship, dude. Literally, the chain has censorship issues. It's the most non-decentralized chain on the blockchain, dude.
It's a
Literally, you know
baby,
why I
Bach.
built
It's a
Crow-C.
baby. You know?
You
And you
know why I
can't
built
just
Crow-C,
let a
bro.
baby go outside on their own, first day out of the womb, no clothes on. You gotta keep it inside. You gotta get a crib or something soft where they can sleep. You gotta protect that shit. And that's what crypto.com is doing with Chronos right now. That's why it's not fully decentralized, even though they've shown us the roadmap. That is the goal. It should be the goal of any blockchain to be,
Hello?
centralized to a point. What's up, bro?
Hey, can I just say one thing on this whole matter? I mean, I'm not here for too long, but I've heard a little of the details. You know, I'm relatively new to this whole space. I would say about a year and a half in. And you guys, there's one thing that needs to be understood. There's different demographics for any type of product. Um, and in this regards, yeah, there are certain platforms that are more, I would say, transparent than others, or regulated than others. But there's a means to that. There's a means behind that objective, and it's whether it's they want to be linked up to more nations, more continent, more countries, whatever, or they just want to be, the most uptight or most how would I say, a righteous platform or whatever. Um, but I mean, I believe that the end goal of these platforms is to bring in all this money that's being transferred and funneled into this whole corruption situation that everybody's involved in, obviously. But there is free money to be made out there, and if it means investing, and this is why everybody should do their own research, investing properly. And I'm not saying using all your savings or anything, but paying attention to what you're putting your money into. Again, I always preach this: the difference between a pyramid scheme and a good source is the the product that's being sold, the asset that's being sold. If it's a good asset, if it's a good product, then it's no longer a pyramid scheme, because it's something that's worth getting your hands on, or worth spreading the word for. So along with product does come communities, and that's the reality of it. We came into this community with expectations, and a lot of people get stuck holding a bag now, and I understand that, but holding the bag isn't necessarily a bad thing depending on your situation. So you may feel like it's not working for you, but in all reality, this is all super, super young, super young. So, yeah, we may be having to hold the bag for a long time, but that holding the bag, that's what's going to make the difference between generational wealth and, oh, okay, let me make a quick couple of crow or a quick couple of ETH, or
Yeah, man. Like whether
yeah,
or not you hold an NFT or a token to zero, right? Everybody here is a fucking bag holder. Like, look at the Bored Apes. Every single Bored Ape holder has held that Bored Ape from 200,000 floor, which was last, December, January, to 75,000 right now. All of them have held it for 125K loss. I don't care who you are. I don't care how fucking special your ape is. They all went down that much. So any one of us, any normal Joe that's not holding a 7-figure NFT, if you lost $125,000, you'd be fucking losing your mind right now. So everybody here is a bag holder. Straight up.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
but
that's true.
also,
That's
also
true.
look,
But it's all about timing. It's also all about timing. If I was to hold a bag for a whole year, but I decided not to sell it because I wanted to hold the product or the asset, I see the value in it. And then one day I decide, oh, okay, this is what I want to sell it for. Obviously, it's not going to sell for that amount until you find someone who sees the same value into it, right? And let's say there's only 5% of people in the world that do see the value in that. I could price my I could price my $2,000, what I consider valuable, NFT, $2,000 value NFT for $2,000 and hold on to it for a year, and someone will purchase it. One of those 5% will purchase it for that value because they see it for that value. Now, if I'm feeling like, bearish on the matter, this is why I said do your research, because at the end of the day, like I said, the community, the product itself, it speaks for itself as far as what is bringing value from it. You know what I mean?
No, for sure, bro.
I'm not too into so many other NFTs, but I'm into some NFTs, and I understand what their progress is, their objectives are. You get some crow back. I've been getting some rewards here and there, and of course, I haven't made up what I've invested, but I see we are in a bearish market. You know what I mean? Like, it's not booming yet. It's not to the extent where people want it to be before, they're tired of holding the bag.
No, that's for sure, bro. But speaking of rewards, y'all need to know that Chrono Steakhouse just dropped a Thunder rewards pool, and it's hot. So I've been telling you guys for 2 years, first one in the pool wins, and I apologize for waiting a half an hour into this show to tell you, but I made like 20 roast in the first 4 minutes of staking. So you go over there, chronossteakhouse.com. I pinned it to the top. I didn't hold out on any of you. Those of you that actually scroll to the top, scroll all the way to the top, and you saw that shit. So how many did I get? 18.7 in under 5 minutes. All you 580 Thunder holders should be staking that shit. Daddy G, what's up?
No, I was just gonna go on what we've been talking about. we need everybody. If everybody was the same and everybody was here for the same reason, it wouldn't work. So we really need a little bit of everybody. But the echo chambers and like the dumping and it's just really bad. Like a lot of projects don't have real utility, so then it kind of fails on itself. Is the big problem. So you got to really do your research and really believe in some, whether you're a trader, or you're a holder, and be willing to risk whatever you put in to go to zero if you love it that much. You know, that's what it is at the end of the day.
I think sometimes people need to remember the fundamentals of finance and economics. Whenever you buy something, the moment you buy it, you become a seller. It just depends when you sell it. And the issue with the crypto space, the XRP armies, the Pepe armies, the never sell it, never hold on forever. Like, bro, you have, like, the whole reason why you got into this is because it's an
Yo, and
investment.
that's why the
Well,
fucking
well,
space was pissing me off so much, because
that
Ben Armstrong is up there lying through his teeth, talking about, you know, uh, not only lying about not understanding this shit, but fuck.
But Alpha, there's literally what he does is no different than what we do in here. Like I don't understand like why you're harping on him. Like literally, like dude,
Because I
we all
have
have financial
12,000 followers and he has 1.2
dude.
million
It doesn't matter
followers.
if you have
That's
10
a
followers and
hundred
he has a
times more
million, right?
impactful than what I'm doing here.
Bro, just because he has a bunch of followers doesn't get like he doesn't need like a special license from the government now to like fucking tweet about whatever random shit that he gets into, dude. Like, dude, I swear to God, if Ben out of nowhere was like pro Crow, I swear to God, you'll be his friend. You'll be like, let's go, Ben. Because dude, you're bag biased, bro. Like we're all
Not
bag
anymore,
biased here.
dude.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
fucking. I don't have any
I'm just
bets.
saying,
I
dude.
got liquidated. I told you guys. I
Bach
could not
can
handle
Bach
Crow
can see
going
the
under
light,
6
dude.
cents, and that shit
Who
went all the way. All the way.
I didn't
Dude,
like Bach at first. I didn't
dude,
like Bach at first, but he sees the light, bro. He's seeing it, bro. He's understanding it. You guys are too tribalistic, man. It look, if I tell you right now, Alpha, if I tell you, bro, Crow's going to zero, bro. But
No, I'm in a different situation. I'm in a
Wait,
completely different situation. We're running a token here, just like Bach. You know, if your token is paired with Crow, then it's essential that you not are bullish on Crow, but that you know, respect
but
Crow.
in business and in finance, you have to be ready to pivot at any moment. And if Crow isn't going in I'm not saying that this. I'm not flooding
That's what
Crow, bro.
Bach did. He pivoted to USDC.
I'm not flooding Crow. I'm not flooding anything.
and when did I do that, Alpha? What price of Crow did I do that, dude? Dude, I remember when I used to sell Crow. I sold 50,000 Crow for 25K, bro. I was like, fuck, I should have sold everything, dude. Like, fuck, dude. I don't know if you like this shit just
When
pisses me
Bitcoin
off.
hit
Like,
69K, I was wealth. Like, I was filthy. You know, like, we all made those
Yeah,
mistakes.
I
yeah,
don't get what the
but we
point. I don't get what the point is of looking
that's
back
why
on some I shoulda, woulda, coulda bullshit.
I
Because you
paired
learn
my
from it.
nut with that USDC, not Crow.
Crow is our gas
Because you learn.
token. It's the token we pair Thunder with. So no matter what,
and dude,
we
don't
need
you want to
Crow.
be more bullish, dude? And that's the thing too. If we pay gas in Crow, don't you want Crow to be as cheap as possible?
In a sense, you're balancing that with the fact that the average consumer, 100%, is focused on token go up. That's why we do buybacks
And
and
that
burns.
doesn't.
What the fuck does a buyback and burn do for a token besides,
Are you?
you know,
I gotta
raise
say. I mean,
treasury
wait,
and
hold
make
on.
token go up?
You're you're saying you want Crow to be as cheap as possible because that way the gas fees are possible. Explain me how that doesn't apply to Ethereum then. Like what?
Ethereum is completely different. Ethereum has a network effect, dude. It's dominant, right? Everybody knows
Why?
about it.
Because a first mover advantage, because it's one of the first, it's the next thing, because the tech's good, obviously, but the tech's got issues. transaction fees are so darn expensive. It's had an upgrade. Shouldn't the problems be solved? Now you got competitors. Now you got Solana. You talk about
No,
Kronos
no,
like
no,
this, but the
dude.
reality
Crypto Kip,
is that it's the same thing for Solana. It's the same thing for Polkadot. It's the same thing for all these other things. And the truth of the
can't
matter
compare
is,
Solana to Crow Ethereum. It's completely different tech stack, right?
Avalanche's technology is better than both. But
everybody says, they're the best, but the truth is let's just see how this thing plays out. And that's why I'm playing with meme coins. I'm playing with community tokens. I'm playing with Kronos coin. Binance Coin, Bitcoin, Ethereum. If you want to, again, back to tribalism. I'm not a tribal guy. I mean, I love Crow. I mean, I think there's a lot of upside. I got a channel where I talk about Crow all the time, but I'm buying a lot of other tokens as well because at the end of the day, there's a bull run coming. There's going to be a lot of opportunities, and to just go tribal and say I'm out of this because I'm more into this doesn't make any sense to me at all.
And that's the thing, Crypto Kip. I don't believe a bull run is coming. I think this thing is gonna dump pretty hard. We're gonna test like some real bad pain points on Bitcoin, and people are gonna be like, "What the fuck happened?" And that's the thing right there.
Do you
That's
hold any
what
crypto right now at all? Then
Of course, I hold crypto. Like, look at the liquidity pair of Bach and just like my wallets that are
so
like
you don't think
public.
there's a bull market coming and you own crypto?
no,
How
not
does
till
that work?
2025.
Dude, I've been holding crypto for the last 5 years, bro. It doesn't matter if the thing's a bull market or not. I'm not gonna liquidate my position and just be in USDC. I have USDC.
So you're saying that there's no upside, but you're going to continue to hold the thing that's going to go down?
Of course, I don't know if there's no upside. I'm just saying more than likely there is gonna be a bear market that does come. I don't look, let's look at it. Like, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is retracing back down. Do you think this is like either a fake, or do you think it's going to go maybe test back to that 25, 24, and now we have to
12.
I'm not sure about 12, but I definitely think that
All right,
we're not
watch.
going to blow off to 30 or 40K anytime soon, in my personal opinion.
We tried it. It already tested it. It rejected it. That was called a bull trap. Okay, we won't see. Remember, Bitcoin goes in 4-year cycles, guys. Study your history.
Yeah, the halving.
So
The halving is next March, so we got less than a year.
it's next year in April. It's next year in April. Okay,
Yeah, around that.
so and by stats, the price doesn't hit an all-time high for 12 to 18 months after the halving. So we will see our all-time high again, or at least test it in 2020 in December, November 2025.
Absolutely. But I mean, in the meantime, shouldn't we be talking about accumulating as opposed to dumping our Crow
That'd be the
tokens?
smart thing to do.
That's where I'm coming from. Like all the negative talk. Like, look, I get it. Like
It's
everybody's
so
bored.
easy to
Everybody's
do right
pissed that
now.
people are making money on memes. People are pissed that they're losing money on memes. I get it. But in the meantime, like, let's look at the objective here. You hold crypto. You hold NFTs. You believe in the thing. You believe a bull market will come. Debate when it's going to come. If you're in this space, you should understand the 4-year cycle. Yeah, 2024, 2025. Peak probably comes in 2025. Leading up to that event, maybe we kind of go up. But at the end of the day, I don't care if we go back down to 10K. That'd be awesome. I'd buy some more. And I don't even care if we go to 40K because that's great too.
Well, let me know, right? Because I've got shit spread out in way too many places. Like, I've got Bitcoin and ETH in my IRA account. Padrino, you motherfucker. You are feeding back from Albania, and that's a hell of a feedback, my dude. What I'm saying is, I want to swing trade that shit if it's going to 10K. So let me know. Padrino. Jesus, bro. What's going on?
I'm in Switzerland. What Albania?
That's what I meant. Swiss Albanian.
Dollar has lose his purchasing power. That's why it go down.
Nah, bro.
And what's the use case of crypto?
First off, the dollar. Don't bet against the dollar. The euros experiment didn't work. Okay, they tried to do that. They tried to bring all the countries together. right?
Who created the euro? U.S. brother.
What?
What do you think?
The U.S. created the euro back in the
Yes.
day? Damn, that's wild, bro. I'll tell you what. It's the top of the hour, so we are checking these charts. These numbers brought to you by Crypto.com. Please, for the love of God, do not let them be your daddy. That means get your coins off the exchanges. Unless it's Pepe and you want to like buy it and sell it, you should probably do that on the Crypto.com app because there are no gas fees, and Pepe is still up 20% on the day. Although, I missed a nice little dip I could have bought there at 2:20 p.m. But that was during the kids' baseball game, and I'll tell you what. I'll tell you when I get back. Man, they did so good today. My daughter is a hell of a pitcher. Bitcoin is at 27,140. ETH is trying. ETH is really trying right now. 18.25. Matic is at 80, probably 85 cents. Cosmos is at $11. Crow is also trying right now, going for 6.3, 6.4. Told you about Pepe. Big winners on the day. Ladies. I still don't know what the hell that one is.
Is it the Malays?
Yeah, it was like.
Yeah.
It's another meme coin.
Yeah,
It's all meme right now.
killing me, man. Can you buy it? Hold on. They're charting it. Oh, man, they listed it. You can buy it on CDC.
It's on being.
That is ridiculous. They're getting ridiculous now. All right, ladies and Pepe.
Where they're listing Malays.
Yes,
on
you can
CDC?
buy it. Yesterday,
It's on.
bro. Yesterday it was just charting on Crypto.com, and now it says buy ladies, and you can buy it with your. And you can buy it with Tether
That's
or
crazy,
USDC. They've made 2 pairings. Motherfuckers. All right. Other than the shit coins, we got MDT up 11%. Rocket Pool is up almost 8%. Akash Network is up 7. Covalent is up 6. MXC is up almost 6. And Eternity. That's another one that keeps popping its head up in the top 10 here. King, what do you know about Eternity?
Isn't everything a
Yeah,
shitcoin?
pretty much. Altcoins, we call them. There's all different kinds. Daddy G, what's up?
I'm having a rumble in my Discord the 19th. Do you mind if I share? I'm doing the Chronos chimp for the first prize. I got like 10 prizes.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, and like what we were talking about earlier, like I had a holder. He had over 100 of my NFTs and was trying to like change what we're like about and doing and stuff like that, and pretty much got upset it didn't go his way, so he threw my floor all the way down to 3 crow, and people were talking about it, and I'm like, that's just a better buying point for somebody new, like to get their ROI even faster. Like it is what it is when people control it.
Where do they get that idea,
and
though? Where do they get the idea that they can just buy up a bunch of NFTs of yours and then have a say in how your project is run? Is that in the white paper or something?
No. It's just pushing positivity in my project. Yeah, and I've been very vocal about it. I wrote a whole script, but if you have money just to throw and not do your research, that's on you at the end of the day. Um, and there's no like safety nets in crypto, so you always have to make sure to double and triple check and find out as much information as you can about everything and anything.
I don't get it. What are you saying that about? Your project?
What do you mean?
What did they not do their research on?
Oh, the dude that bought like 100 of mine. He thought it was gonna like be a hype and like a FOMO and then probably like dump it or something. I don't know. When it's like a real like project like that's actually building and stuff like that. We've had over 400 jobs come in the Discord and
dude.
stuff.
I think there was a bunch of people who made money off of one of your jobs a couple of weeks ago. I forget what it was, but like a job came through
Yeah, and
about a token and no one had heard of it yet. Maybe it was Kronk or something like that, and then it took off.
Yeah, they go in the Discord and they see what the job is, how much it pays, like Uber Eats, and they pick and choose exactly what they want to do. And it's funny because my token is called Nut. And if you actually look at it, our charts are not bad. And I actually tell my holders to cash out Nut and for USDC or Crow, because then it gives people that actually want to use the utility a better buying point. Like, I don't know, that's just like simple math. And like with all this like craziness that we've had going on, I've been around for the 2 years and I lost my bags of believing in here for longevity and stuff. So I built something that we could all win and all help. Yeah. I've been a part of every passive income play.
That's a bad thing, folks. For those of you who haven't been here the whole time, there is no such thing as passive income. So being a part of all the passive income plays must have been exhausting.
Yes, you need new money to pay the old money, and that's not a good game. So I kind of.
No, but we learned all these lessons along the way, and now, as long
Mm-hmm.
as everybody's showing up every day and being good to each other and checking the tapes, then they learn these lessons the easy way. Hopefully. So we got 13 minutes until our second 420, my favorite 420. If anyone down there's got news on a Saturday, besides this Chrono Steakhouse pool, I didn't even know this was dropping today. So you're welcome. You're all welcome. I'm telling you, I don't know what the APR is. It's not stated, but you can do the math. If I made 20 roast in 5 minutes.
Does roast have a liquidity pool?
Yeah.
Alpha? Okay. How much liquidity is in roast?
Like 12K, something like that.
5.3K.
What's it paired with?
Roast. Crow.
All right. So there's another liquidity pool with stake that's like 12K.
So stake thunder for roast, sell the roast, and eat it.
Yeah, you could buy more thunder with the crow because it's tax free right now, and it's up 4% today, 10% yesterday, and if you look at the market, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for right now. Having a rug project try and copy us definitely lit a little fire under our ass. So shout out to our copycats and all the fucking.
Hey, but Daddy G, you said that you had like over 400 jobs. Like, could you explain what those jobs are for people that don't know?
Yeah, for sure. It's to help with new discoveries, to help project um, get new views and just new discoveries, and kind of reward holders for things that they're already doing. Just simple tasks like likes and reshares or joining
Fuck, you
AMA.
never heard of the
Uh,
crow monks, the
some
chipmunks?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Monk
you know
Finance.
about this.
I know
Yeah.
about it. No, it's just interesting because like I was hearing what that Daddy G was telling me about his floor, and I was like, your floor is at 3 crow. How much did you mint for?
I don't know where you guys get these whales
88.88
from.
crow.
I've never had a whale in any of our NFT
Uh,
projects. Like we have 360 holders for 420 Thunder tokens, and I don't even know how many holders on
but
Thundercats right now.
but
Like
as you,
120 out of 1,000.
but Alpha, like my journey though, like I started off as G, like I didn't change myself to Daddy G, like I became that with all the passive income plays and
Get the
stuff like
fuck
that. And I
out of
was
here,
like
man. I'm not going to let you come up
honest
in here and
about it.
say we started calling you daddy. That is not how it went. They can check the tapes. That is
No, not in here, not in
ludicrous.
here. That was from no, not from in here. I mean, my passive income chats at night, those DGen ones, you know.
I wasn't there, but I'll take your word for it, my guy. I'm sure they called you all types of stuff. Anyways, you guys can call me whatever you want. They used to call me Bulldog. Now they call me Alpha. It's a long story.
Bulldog? They called you
Yeah, you
Bulldog?
don't hear it in the. Do you guys listen to the songs that I play?
Pitogen Bulldog.
Did not know they used to call you Bulldog.
Bulldog
You got to
Productions.
explain more.
Bulldog Productions.
We need more info about this.
Bro, I was in Jamaica for 10 years. How do you think I learned how to talk like that?
I thought you were just like watching movies,
Oh, what
bro.
you feel say me a blood clot deal with around here, sir, huh? You think me up, yo?
I don't know whether I should be offended for the
Me's a
Jamaicans or
blood clot bad man. You cross me now? Cross me now, man. Me a chop you and your blood clot boy. Is it, man?
everyone. This is where crypto's gone
Padrino
to.
knows what I'm talking about.
Oh! Disclaimer: everything that Padrino says,
Stop.
it's his own opinion. I'm just a lone
None of
guy
that
here.
happens in here, Box, so we don't need any disclaimers. We run a tight ship here in the jungle. We're not dealing with no fuckery. You bring your fuckery up here, so you get the boot, Rasta. You see me?
You know, I was too bearish on Crow. You know, I think you're right. We have to build a strong community and bring some more use case to Crow. You know what I'm saying, Alpha? We need to bring more transactions.
Hey, I this year, man, yeah. You see me? Every time. For those who don't know, it only takes 1/420 to flip back bullish again, especially when I'm chatting that patois. Nothing a nice like a white man with that patois. Hey, boy. Right near the beach.
You know what? I'm convinced too.
Boy, yo,
I'm convinced too. I'm just gonna buy like a bunch of Crow and just sit on it for 17
Let's
years.
go, bro.
Make Buck bullish again.
Yo, buy Thunder. We've been pumping that shit. People love when things go up, and
Oh man,
pretty
I missed
easy to
Thunder.
do. It's pretty easy to do.
I just set all my ETH to Ben.ETH right now, so I missed Thunder.
Whoops.
Bro, that might be the biggest rug pull of the year.
Yo,
Bro,
a lot of people sent him ETH, man.
And I want to say I was part of it, and I lost.
They're still sending it.
Bro, I just said 0.2.
Yeah, he hasn't ended to sell yet. He's raised
And Sean came up here
5.1
yelling at me
million.
for getting into Let's Fucking Crow for 200 goddamn Crow, which is worth what, like $8 right now? You're gonna fucking yell at me, Sean? And he's holding Ben, and you sent Ben ETH, and I'm booting everybody right now. I don't even need my patois. You guys are
Dude, Sean
crazy.
chilling it on Twitter so hard, dude. Like he was going at me. I was like, bro, like why you like BitBoy Crypto? What are you doing? And he was like so mad because I was like, dude, get out of that, dude. And now look, fuck Ben did 50x last night. 50x.
All right, and for people that are just getting in here, he's saying a token called Fuck Ben did a 50x last night. Not saying fuck, Ben did a 50x last night, which is what I heard too. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're good.
FUK Ben. It's like it's running. And I know the people behind it. There's a lot of liquidity there. Everybody's been
Not
making
the time to buy it, guys. It's already 50x.
Yeah,
it's already 50x. Yeah.
Do not get into this shit.
Nothing's gonna pump like fucking Pepe did. It's over. Fucking all this shit is just a quick pump. Everyone's hip. They're pulling their shit. Fucking, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
On the east
Oh,
side,
God.
maybe for fucking some Crow.
Yo, when Pepe hit
done too, bro.
2 again, I was like, whoa, we are cashing out the little bag that's left. And we are saying sayonara shitcoins. That was fun. Catch you next year.
Wait, Alpha, did you trade this on crypto.com?
Sure did, buddy. Got some diamonds and everything.
Damn.
Shine bright like a diamond.
How much does the fee cost?
That's how you make up for the spread.
I have to check this because I think that those exotic pairs, their fees are way
They
higher.
They are. That's why you make sure you buy it at the low, You only buy shit coins on crypto.com because you're paying no gas. And then when that thing goes up 75% in a day, you sell the top. You know, at
You
least
want
we
me to
made
tell you the
something.
proper place to buy
What?
Alpha? You want me to tell you the proper
Facts.
place to buy the shit coins
At,
if you want deep
at the
liquidity?
top and ride it to zero. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
No. The another platform that like I don't know if you want me to recommend it to you.
Well, MEXC is in the top 10 right now, so they must be doing pretty well.
Yeah, that's where to go, dude. That's where you trade Mexi.
Being X.
I don't know about that one. I don't think I have that much liquidity.
Yeah, but
It's number 6.
King's been kicking ass over there. No KYC, 100, 500X, whatever the fuck you want. He's got a referral code. You know what I'm saying? Choo-choo-choo.
I kind of support these like exchanges that do no KYC, bro. It's just they're keeping it real, bro.
Yeah,
You
well,
know,
the KYC that they are doing out there is bullshit. You see, Axe, no, Axe BT, Zach
Zach.
XBT. You should call him Axe BT. He's fucking axing everybody. He was talking about like how easy he made like 8 accounts on BitGet or something. He made a Kim Jong Un account. He made like a Unabomber, and just all of them got through.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really.
Dude,
It's
it's
not real
financial freedom,
KYC.
dude. It's financial freedom, dude. Like, why does the government need to know that I'm opening up a fucking crypto exchange account, dude?
They
You know,
shouldn't, but they
makes
really,
no
they
sense.
really want it right now.
I remember the first time I used Binance.com, dude, before it was like fully banned and shit, dude. You just jumped in there. They're like, hey, what's your email address?
Bro, they put it on our
Oh, you're in.
taxes this year. They were like, "Did you trade any coins?" And we're like, "No." And then the next question is like, "Are you sure you didn't maybe buy any coins?" And we're like, "No." And then the next question is like,
You should have
"Well,
told them you
maybe
bought Crow at
someone
fucking
like
90
gave you
cents.
some coins and you hold them." And we're like, "No." They changed the whole fucking tax form, dude.
You should have told the IRS you bought Crow at 90 cents and sold it at 9 cents, and then the next, just a day after, on January 1st, you bought it at 6 cents, bro. You know.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's a smart play. Tax loss harvesting. That's what that's called. I've learned all this since I got here. Wash trading. Learned all this since I got here. A lot of wash traders out here. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody showing up. Y'all tweeting out the room? Nope. Look at that. 9.
When are we gonna get
Disrespect.
Thunder Token pumping again?
What?
Awesome. When are we gonna get Thunder Token pumping again? Do you want me to be your well again?
I mean,
drop like $1,000 on this shit.
You were always complaining before that we didn't have enough liquidity for you to make $1,000 buy, but I am pleased.
But you still don't.
Fucking right, we do. All
No,
right,
you
split
don't.
it into 2 purchases, and we got you. We got you. Make 2 $500 buys, and you're good.
You're at $6,900.
You can make
$1,000
buy with a 9% price impact.
I don't get it sometimes. I feel like me,
it's just
Bach,
math,
I'm
dude.
like the scammer. I'm like the scammer of Kronos. How do I have more liquidity than Thunder? I just don't get this shit, dude.
We're a boutique token. I don't know what to tell you. It's up to the community. You like that? I just made that shit up. That's gonna stick though. It's got a ring to it.
Come on, guys. Support Thunder. Don't support Bach. Damn, dude.
We don't need liquidity. We're boutique.
Yeah, stop buying Bach, dog. That's just ridiculous. It's all Padrino. It's like, this shit going to the moon. Bro.
Dude, you know Padrino? Padrino is like I think Swiss royalty or something like that. He was telling me.
Yeah, man, he's just cashing in gold for Bach all day, propping your shit up.
He's like, I'm deploying more capital, Bach. I was like, sure, Padrino, no problem.
They stack gold bars like chocolate out there, and they got a lot of both. Oh shit! I know. I
I
forgot.
I love Pedrino,
No,
dude. People have been telling me, ban him from your Discord. He's so
no. What they should be
disgusting and
telling you
mean.
is don't fuck with Swiss Albanian investors. That's what they should be telling you. They wear black leather jackets. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you know how much entertainment I get when Mr. Hotto loses his
Not like
shit over
motorcycle
Pedrino?
jackets, like butter soft leather. Like
I miss Otto. Somebody add him. Bring him in
yeah. What the
here.
fuck?
I think he's against Alpha again, or something
He's
happened
all
with
up in
Alpha
his
and
feelings. I
Mr. Hotto.
blocked him for like 5
Nah,
months.
he's just struggling because Boston might not make it out to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I thought you said he's struggling because MUSD still hasn't repegged to $1.
Stop, dude. Duh. He's not even here.
Oh no, dude, I'm speaking
He
facts. Look,
was actually. He
MUSD
popped
is
in
at
for a second.
60.
I saw him in here for a second, but I don't know. He did.
I'll DM his ass.
Can we just talk
Oh,
about
we just missed 420. Thanks, Bob. Dickhead.
It's my
Yeah.
fault.
I mean,
What the
you were
fuck did I
talking
do?
over it. You're supposed to say.
You're the fucking Chrono scammer, bro. It's your fault.
Everybody's mad at you, bro.
You
Yeah,
scammed us out of this 420,
Boo
bro.
this man.
dude.
Boo.
I'm the big
Fuck.
Chrono scammer,
This
dude.
guy did it,
Boo.
bro. Boo, this guy.
Bach raised billions of dollars in TVL, and I rug that shit. That shit is
No, that's
gone.
MMF, dude.
Oh shit! I got my fucking
Oh, you see that
Sean's
reverse
back.
mixed up.
psychology, man? You fucking got me, bro.
Social.
Dude, you know what's funny?
Ow.
I'm throwing a celebration. I'm actually gonna throw a live meetup when MMF and Bach, because MMF is close to. It's actually coming to Bach's price, 0.0063, and Bach is at 0.0017. When we
Is that
cross them
also?
over, dude. When we
Is that
cross them
boutique
over,
as well?
what was that?
That sounds boutique to me too, bro.
Dude, I don't know about MMF. Dude, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, they did something interesting. They launched the V3. They launched that V3 contract that they basically copied from Uniswap.
Everybody copies games.
Sean, did you get a Ben tattoo?
Dude, he already had a Ben tattoo a long time ago, dude. Sean has been watching Ben Armstrong because
I think he made
Sean was a
money
Crow
on that.
soldier. Before Sean was a Crow soldier, he was an XRP army guy, dude.
Oh God.
Look.
Dude, I
Okay,
remember.
look.
I had an argument
I've
with.
XRP.
I had
never
an argument
said
with
anything
Legion.
about this before, but I just want to state for the record. Look, I don't hold any. I'm not down with any of that shit. But the XRP army did not vote for Ben Armstrong. Ben Armstrong appointed himself the leader of the XRP army. I don't think they want anything to do with him, personally.
Ripple is really good at marketing, so I would not be surprised if they put a couple coins in that guy's back pocket.
They just they want to be cool,
Dude, get Legion up here,
Everybody
dude.
here
Legion.
went to high school with somebody like Ben or one of the people on that YouTube channel,
Well, I mean, if you went to high school with Ben, then you went to high school like in 1970, because that guy's like fucking 60 years
No,
old.
he just went gray fucking real fast. Bro,
Wearing Gucci jumpsuits, dude. You're 55 years old wearing a Gucci jumpsuit, bro. Come on, grow up, bro.
that's why
What, bro? I want to be 55 years old wearing a Gucci jumpsuit. Come on.
Why?
Why not?
Why don't you
Behind a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
You're forgetting the
wear
Lamborghini.
what, dude? Get a tailored suit, bro. Grow up.
Yeah, I got a tailored Gucci one.
Versace.
Sean, tell
That
us, bro.
sounds
Did
like
you get?
pure
Did you get?
pure hating to me.
No, because I could afford Gucci suits. I've already
Okay,
had.
you know why I hate I've narrowed it down, okay? I've had nights where I meditate and I'm like focusing on my breathing, like Phil Knight trying to be this real shoe dog here. Where is the hatred coming from? It's because, man, like nobody understands crypto, right? So out there's very few things that people attach in their mind to crypto, so that when they hear the word crypto, they're like, oh yeah, that's the Bitcoin symbol probably flashes through their head. And then that fucking face probably goes by like, oh, that's who's into crypto, is that guy. I can't have that be the face of crypto.
No. It's time for the grown-ups to come to the table. Does anyone watch Bloomberg?
If your head
Does anyone
bobs up and
read?
down when you laugh, if it goes like up and down like a chicken, I don't want you to be the face of crypto. You understand what I'm saying?
Can we have some real, like, actual analysts as the face of crypto? People that actually know about finance, not some random guy that was just a YouTuber and jumped in front of it and was the first
You know
one.
he's in here
Like, the
too,
guy
or
knows.
he's gonna listen back, because bro cares way
I
too
would
much about what
love,
everybody
dude.
thinks.
Please, I'm
He's up in
waiting.
Alex's
I'm
space.
waiting.
He's up in Thread Guy's space. It's a given. It's a given.
The guy can't read a chart. The guy has no. He just throws numbers up. Do you guys remember? I don't know if anyone was around back then, but when he was calling for Ethereum to 2,500 for Valentine's Day, he he went off for like 3 months about Ethereum was going to go to 2,500 on
And if you're
Valentine's Day,
gonna call,
and it was that like.
the price of coins, you're always gonna be wrong. You're always gonna be right, and you're always gonna be wrong. So it's just a fool's game. That's why we read the prices in here. And honestly, I don't want to hate on this guy anymore. I think the coin is the writing's on the wall, and if people aren't seeing it, hopefully they can, or at least like listen back or something. But like, we can be the alternative, because the only option to him being the face of it is for someone else to be. And I think there's a lot of people around here that are on their way up. Like, look at Kip and the Crypto Report. Just in the past couple months, since we started hanging out with them and watching their channel and pushing everybody over there, they've gone from like 6,000 to 8,500 subscribers, and they're like giving away a loaded lion or $1,000 or something at 10K subscribers. They could be the next face of crypto. You never know. You never know.
I'm the anti-influencer. I hate influencers.
Someone's
Yo,
got to
King,
do it.
dude, I think
That's
you
for
were
sure.
right, dude. Ben just traded some of his money from that pre-sale wallet to buy Fuck Ben, FUK Ben. This is insane,
Wait, so
bro.
you're saying Ben.E
This world.
bought fuck
He
Ben?
he swapped he used 2 Ethereum out of the 2,000 plus Ethereum that he has to
To
buy
buy fuck Ben.
Fuck Ben because it's all in the same wallet, you
You
know.
guys are crazy.
And you guys are talking about it, right? I mean,
Of course, we're talking about it, Sean.
I'm not standing up for it. Don't get me wrong. I just saw it too, but I mean, you're starting to talk about it. And like I said earlier when I was up here, it's all about hype, right? Negative or positive, if you're fucking having attention. So, I mean, I don't know, dude.
All right,
Like,
give us the rundown.
but I was
Right,
gonna.
when did you get in? What's your targets? I know you're a what's the word, Fox?
I'm not a
No.
trader. Let's remember, I'm not a
You're a
trader.
sophisticated investor.
I'm not a sophisticated investor. I'm not a trader. I think a lot of people forget when Bitcoin came out. What was it for? Was it so that people could trade it for USD? Is that what it was for?
No,
It wasn't created
No,
for
the
that,
first thing
right?
they traded it for
it
was the
was
pizza, right?
no.
Right. So what was it? What was it really create? What was the envision behind
You
it?
can really say the first thing was the
We
pizza.
understand that, but it's not
It
there
did. They
yet.
traded it
And
for a pizza. That was
Yeah,
the
that
we
wasn't the
first.
first thing.
we understand that. Look, we understand the whole point of Bitcoin. We understand the narrative of Bitcoin. We all are for it. We all are for peer to peer. We all hate the banks. We all hate the Fed. But the point is that you can make money now in a bear market so that when the world actually evolves, which is going to take some time, and Bitcoin is the dominant currency of the world, you can buy it up because you'll have the money for it instead of sitting on Ben and Crow bags.
Crow bags.
Hey, I'm bullish on this chain. This chain has changed my life and
that is
everybody's life here.
exactly what we are.
Chris, the CEO of Crypto.com, is the best CEO in the whole entire world.
I'm just trying to hit you where it hurts. Fucking around.
Crow hags. My wife said years ago that she heard that we were called Crow Bros. And I was like, no. I've never heard that. That is not what we are called. That's not what we call ourselves. Please do not say that to anybody. And word to your mother, she didn't say it. But we're something. We're something besides crofam. We might be crow hags, bro. We're just like some curmudgeonly motherfuckers holding this shit to the bottom.
Crow Bros is fly, bro. What are you talking about?
Crow Bros is fly.
What up, my Crow Bros?
What's up, my Crow Bro?
Well, see, if we had thought of it, then it would be that. But since I heard of it and heard other people were saying it, I could only hear it on some like, ew, Crow Bros.
It's kind of
some crow hoes.
Yeah, I don't know what we are.
If Crow goes below 3 cents, I'm blaming you, Alpha.
You can't do that.
You're the one that told me to. You're the one that told me to buy this shit with all your followers, dude. All your influence.
Yo, my son last night gave me a $10 bill to make up for some of the money we lost on Pepe buying his Zelda game. But I'm looking at this $10 bill. It's all taped up, right? And it definitely got ripped in half at least once. And it looks like the two pieces of the bill taped together are not from the same bill. Like they're like one of them's an old, like one half is an old $10 bill and the other half is a new $10 bill. Does this work?
It's like wrapped. It's
and
like
it's
wrapped
so
$10
thick,
bill.
bro. It's got so much tape on it. I can't believe I even took this. He had it all rolled up. He's such a little fucking hustler. He had it all rolled up. He's like, here, take this $10. Here you go, Pop. Hold this fucking 10-piece, my guy.
He's definitely gonna pull a rug one day in the future.
It's so smart. I'm fucking crying.
That's funny. He's gonna pull a rug.
Future ruggers, bro. I'm gonna teach my son the right way to do it, because that's who's really getting paid right now.
Yo, and that's word is there's not a good way to do a rug. I'm always telling people in here, we're being in all seriousness. There's not anything funny about rugging. We've seen way too many people lose everything. Even though we say you got to take responsibility, you put all your money into something, you better know what the hell it is you're putting it into. But like, there are really productive things that can make you good money in Web3, and I want my kids doing that. They're really good. They're good gamers. You know, I think that's gonna be something we need.
I mean, I'm just gonna put my money wherever Ben Armstrong tells me to put it.
Facts. I'm right with you. Let's go.
Y'all are crazy. There are people that listen back to this show and they take these things seriously.
Good.
They trust me, man. Because
they can enter Web3.
Oh, come on.
They can enter Web3 like I did.
Yo, why is there no sarcasm in Twitter? Like, there needs to be italics when you tweet, because like I can't be sarcastic when I tweet. Nobody gets it, bro.
Yeah, written sarcasm is incredibly difficult. Maybe italics is the answer. I don't know. You should run it by Elon. He responds to everything.
Oh, dude, I actually got the price sheet for Elon.
No, he does. He responds to like a lot of tweets, man. He's stepping down as CEO, so now it's like gloves are off. Watch out.
Did you see the Twitter CEO?
Yeah, he's still CEO, but he's stepping down in 6 weeks.
No, did you see her though? Like the Twitter CEO.
Yeah.
That's an AI picture. It's AI.
Y'all believe anything though.
Wait, you said that was an AI?
Yeah, it's an AI photo. It's an AI photo. It's a meme.
Dude, holy shit, dude. I thought
you got, bro. You got.
That shit was real.
Hey, this has been a fun space today, though.
Yeah, Saturdays. You know, if the kids play good, I'm in a good mood.
What positions?
Uh, they're both pitching and playing first and shortstop, so they're just like carrying this fucking team. My daughter plays catcher too, which is wild. She pitched the first 2 innings, scoreless. Went 1, 2, 3 first inning, and then closed out the second inning with a guy on second and third, and a full count. And I'm just like, how does she do this? She's 10 years old with short little arms, bro, and she's just whipping it in there like.
You athletic too? You played
Yeah,
sports?
I used to do all that shit. I got a bum knee and a bum shoulder. Wah wah wah.
Box sounds like you played COD and like World of Warcraft or some shit.
My dad was a
Wait, are you
rugby
asking
player,
me?
yo.
I'm not asking. I'm saying that's what you sound like. You sound like you played a lot of World of Warcraft and COD.
That's yeah.
No, actually, that's completely wrong. I don't play video games at all, dude.
I said the rugby thing to see if we could get anyone from the UK to come up here. Usually that gets them every time. And Australia. They're like, fuck it out, rugby. Coming up here to scrum with me and shit. Let's go.
To get Martek up here.
Yeah, what's up, Martek? He's got a British accent at least.
Is Martek still hosting those Saturday spaces?
Yeah. He only missed like one. Back at it.
Network to get work.
Word is bond. Word is bond. I can't even get an emoji. He's probably busy. He's driving. He's something. But what do we got on the clock here? We never start at 4:20. If you hear the tapes, I completely did not mean to start the space. So we've just been rolling for a really long time. No music, no nothing. Straight vibes. King's digging it.
Just good conversation.
Yeah. Well, we put Ben in the title. We thought he might come in here, but he.
Well, but Sean came in, so that counts.
Sean's covering it. Sean's got it all covered. Ben would be proud, bro. Ben would be proud.
Ben is really proud of Sean, bro.
He's beaming.
I haven't lost any money, so I'm all right.
Sean's gonna grab a green Gucci jumpsuit, bro. He's gonna get in there.
No,
bro.
Sean, seriously, can you tell us how you got in, how it's going, and what your plans are?
I got in after I heard about BitBoy. I got out when I heard Ben talking into space, and he said something like, I don't know. I mean, should I buy the bottom or should I buy the top? I don't know. Like he was trying to suck people in, and it gave me a bad vibe, and I just got the fuck out. But I made like $4,500 or something, and then I just put that back in when BitBoy took over the project. So I'm riding free and clear, and we'll see what the fuck he does.
Wait,
generational
did
wealth.
You cash all the way out? Because you said a couple of things, and I feel like I must have misheard because I did like a 180 twice during your spiel there. Because I'm with you on the like hearing him talk in the spaces and really getting turned off. Like he's just lying through his teeth, and you can hear it. And even if you can't hear it in his voice, you should know enough about Web3 and blockchain and his history with it to know that he's just bullshitting, saying things like, oh, we're never selling, but then going on and on about how they're going to use Ben token to fund like a new bill because the old bill is getting thrown out, even though he spent fucking allegedly hundreds of thousands of dollars of his own money to get this bill into Congress.
You were just in that space too? I was just in that space.
Yeah, bro, you can't speak out of both sides of your mouth and think I'm not down there wanting to smack you in the teeth. Like, this is not okay. You can't.
I was in there throwing laughing emojis and thumbs down the whole time he was talking.
I was
This shit's
laughing, but
stupid.
I don't feel like anybody's hearing me. Like, I know these guys up there too, like Bunny and Thread Guy. It's like, I don't understand exactly what is going on. I know for a fact that Ben is just a bullshit artist when it comes down to it, man. Like, you can't tell me things like that and think, you know, we're not going to make sure that everybody who listens to us knows that that's a load of shit, because you can't fund something and hold at the same time. Like, you have to sell the token to fund something. They're pumping and dumping. They're fucking pros, bro. And
The
those of us
best.
that are building legit projects like Sean and like Troops and New America and Jimmy down there.
Can I intervene for a second? I'm going to intervene for a second because, I mean, I haven't fully thought this through, but if there is a lot of hype, and that's what I said brings volume and traders, and if there is a lot of trading, and they don't have to necessarily sell the Ben token, but there's a lot of trading and they're able to pull in the fees from that trading, they can use those fees to then push forward for a bill or to try to push forward with what he's talking about with, adoption and bringing it into light. You don't necessarily have to sell the Ben token. And that's the same thing with like my project. There's a tax and I create revenue off of the trading. And so if I can create revenue off the trading and not have to sell a single one of my GDRT tokens, then I still am standing strong with my supporters.
What's the most that
I'm
you've
taking
made
that
off of
tax and
trading
putting it.
in a 24-hour period?
I'm not a trader,
No,
bro.
what
So I
have you
can't even give
made?
you a number.
What you're talking about, the trading of the token, how much has that brought in from taxes in a 24-hour period?
With my token?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I only have a 7% tax. 3% goes to rewards, 3% goes to liquidity pool, and 1% comes to the dev. So, I mean, you just go look at what the trading volume is. I don't know. I've never added it up because I'm not really looking to make money at this moment. But, I mean, that's the long picture down the road when I bring insurance into it. That's when it's going to be a game changer. But, and that's what I mean. Like, you can make money off of the trading volume and use that towards the project or towards whatever goal you're trying to achieve. You don't have to sell the Ben token or my token. Like, you don't have to, as long as you set it up the structure right in the beginning.
Well, what I'm getting at here is that, of course, it depends on the contract and how you set up the tax structure and what chain you're on. But most of the time, especially on Chronos, if you're using a liquidity generator type contract, you're getting your token back in the tax structure, which is why Crogecoin was starting CrocSwap in an effort to make tokens like that receive Crow back before. It's a little complicated for what we're trying to talk about right now, but basically what I'm saying is, no matter what, you're putting sell pressure on the token to take any type of dollar value out to fund something in the real world. Taking funding from the real world and putting it into a token on a regular basis is always going to be the sustainable model. Whether it's through new users on a daily basis, which has been very difficult for every project, especially these days. It's really something we should be talking about more, because most of us are still where I used to be, which was buying tokens and holding them and trading them and trying to make money without really understanding all this stuff on even a fundamental level. So I really hope that people hit the mic button when they have questions about this type of shit, because there are people a lot smarter than me up here on a regular basis that can answer these questions. But the tokens that like are here for the long run, I don't think that's hard to sniff out. I think that's pretty easy to tell. And I think that's what's important for the people that are listeners here, is like getting involved with projects that are long term.
Like, let me ask this. Ben talked about how he was going to harvest or whatever. Like, how is he, like, this is a general question and just answer it, but how is he making that? He showed like the screenshots of how much ETH and how much Ben he accumulated, right? He's getting that from the trading volume, right?
Right, but if they're
So,
accumulating Ben and they're gonna fund something
but
with
can't they
it, they
just
have
burn?
to
Can't,
sell it.
can't they
It's
just
the
burn the
sell
Ben?
pressure, no matter what.
Yeah, but he's accumulating. He showed 2 tokens that he was accumulating, ETH as well as Ben. So if you're accumulating the Ben and then you just burn the Ben and you take the ETH and you sell it and you send it off to whatever you need to send it to, they're going to be funding bills or this or that. Like, you're not touching the Ben token as far as the price, right? I'm just saying.
I'd
And if
have
you're
to see what
burning the
kind of
Ben,
ETH is coming in from
like
that.
he generated a shit ton of ETH. Like he generated a shit ton of ETH off of all that
Yeah,
trading
and
volume.
from what I've
So if
seen
Ben,
from people like Zach, it doesn't look like there's anything good about the way it's structured. Like fucking Ben tokens and ETH tokens are just going willy nilly in and out of all the fucking quote unquote team wallets. Like it's just one
and I haven't
dude
I haven't
taking
deep
all
dived
your
it,
ETH
so
right now,
I don't
talking
know.
about, oh, I'm gonna change legislation. Fucking how?
And we got to remember we're talking 2 different Bens here, BitBoy and then Ben.eth. So like I'm talking about Ben.eth. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna
Yeah,
do with
I
all
don't
that
know
shit.
what kind of
But
like agreement they have, but one of them is taking all your ETH, and one of them is out here talking about, I'm gonna change legislation with this token without selling any of it. It's just a magic trick that they figured out.
well, he
And
did mention maybe bringing a second token and doing a
They did
V2
bring a
basically,
second
right?
token. They did a preset. That's what we've been talking about. WeDrips fucking sent ETH to the guy for the presale. Like, this shit is getting out of control.
What second token? What are you
Or
talking
one of you.
about?
Bro, you ain't know, bro. I'm gonna, as soon as that shit goes live, fucking within like a minute, I'm pulling my shit. Cause
What are you talking about? Are you talking about the PSYOP or whatever?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm talking about BitBoy Ben saying that he would maybe create a second version of the Ben token. That's what I'm talking about. And maybe he
All
restructures the
right, then
contract and the
it's
tax.
still
And
getting way out of control. I mean,
damn.
Ben is
Hey
going to
Sean,
fucking
hey Sean,
jail.
quick.
Why
So
you
why are we
talking
doing
about me
anything
like
with
I'm?
him?
Damn, Alpha, you was over here talking like I'm about to throw my money away. I know what I'm doing
No,
with it. I'm
you're in and out, bro. You're in and
yeah,
out.
I'm
That's cool.
yeah,
That's cool. I'm
yeah.
always telling everybody here, even with that bullshit project from last weekend. Like I said, wavy forex, that's fine, but don't be
Hey,
retweeting it and shit like that. That's how you get blocked.
hey, quick question, Sean. Do you know what the FEC is?
FEC?
inform me, please, Ben. A box.
The Federal Election Commission or committee, or I think it's commission.
Well, what does that have to do
Yeah,
with what
isn't
we're
that who we
discussing
give
right now?
$1 to on our tax form?
I don't think it's legal to have a coin that you're gonna like sell to like do anything in like election or government. I think it's like there's
What real laws from Congress in the U.S. have been written? What real laws? 'Cause I don't know.
no.
Like,
I'm no. What I'm saying is like what he's essentially doing, right? He's essentially. Have you ever heard of a PAC, like a political action committee?
Yes, we've all heard of political action committees. This is
Yeah. So he's essentially raising money to
they're
like
lobbying.
push.
They're lobbying
Yeah.
in
So there's a lot
Washington.
of rules in America. There's a lot of rules in America of where that money is coming from. Correct?
Yes.
Because you can't have like, say for
There's a
example,
lot of dark money.
China.
There's a lot of dark money.
Even the
you
dark,
can't use
even
securities. You can't use securities to fund political anything
All
political
right,
really.
that's what he was
So
getting at. I got you.
all I'm saying is like, I don't know, dude. Ben Armstrong is not the wisest person out there, dude. I don't even know why he's getting involved into crypto,
Bro,
dude. He's the easiest target for
I
the
know
SEC.
you love this on the nose double entendre humor. So you did know that they were calling
I thought you
themselves
like bullish,
they called
Bach.
themselves
Weren't you like?
the three wise Bens. Ben, Ben, and Ben.
I mean, I don't know. I thought you were like up there, and I think it was Alex's space or something, and you were kind of shedding, praise, of BitBoy. I thought. I
Nah,
mean, maybe I'm
dude.
wrong. I feel like you're a
When
flip
BitBoy
flopper.
when Big Boy Crypto was up there, dude, I was the listener. I was like, I'm not getting involved in this shit, dude. I'm just gonna listen in and fucking comment
I
on
hope
this
you're
shit,
keeping
dude.
that same energy, Bach, because I'm gonna check the tapes if there are any. Better not be up there.
But I
You
thought
could,
like I heard you up there saying good when they were trying to talk shit on it, and you were like, "Well, yeah, but Bitcoin took it over, and it's 1 million followers, and this and that." And
no,
now
dude, that
you're
was
in here
Alex,
saying the
dude.
opposite.
That was Alex, dude. If you're ever in those smaller spaces, I grilled Alex. I was like, why? What the fuck, dude? Like, we were in a space for 2 months talking about shit coins and how to be like secure, no liquidity lock, large concentration of holding. Like, I don't know, dude. Look, at the end of the day, I don't think it's a smart idea to what he's trying to do. More than likely, Ben is gonna like just die down, especially with the psyop that's gonna launch, dude. A lot of people are gonna pull the liquidity out of Ben and
Like,
try to
if
like
you look
jump
it up
into
on
it.
Deck Screener, how many little red flags does it give you? Not the voting red flags. The one where it like rates the token.
It gives you no red
None?
flags.
What are you talking about? Just having that
No.
concentration of tokens should be a red flag.
I think so he didn't create that wallet, he didn't create it. Like, so that's not his like creator
Oh,
balance.
see, that's sneaky.
So like the creator is a different person than who's holding that amount, that big amount. Because remember he said he had a dev or something?
If you're talking about the Go Plus security on Deck Screener, yeah, it has zero flags on the Ben token.
Interesting.
Mine has 2.
I
So
got
like,
I got Thunder from 3 down to 1 yesterday because we took the taxes off. And now the only
see,
red
why are you
flag
afraid of
we have
taxes?
is that the taxes are changeable. But like, I think that's a good thing.
Alpha.
I don't think taxes are a bad thing at
Yeah,
all,
and being able
and
to adjust them is pretty cool.
not a
Yeah.
bad thing. Not a bad thing at all, as long as you're transparent with your community. And if you don't plan on ever changing it, then that's fine. But if you need to, as your project grows, or if you want to lower your taxes for your holders too, and you're not making it a fucking token that's just meant to be traded, and then you could, I mean, if you want to make it tradable, you could lower your taxes and make it better for your traders. If you're not trying to make it a tradable token, you could raise it to bring in liquidity or funds for your project, and the people that support it understand that. You just have to be transparent.
Yeah. We've got about 560 holders at the moment. And hopefully they all know by now that holding Thundercats was the way to be whitelisted, to trade Thunder tax-free always. And then we do these tax-free weekends occasionally, to stir up hype,
And that's like your
John,
little
just like you were
promo, right?
saying. It's an essential ingredient in all of this. And if you can't,
It's a
yeah.
promo. It's a promo for you. It's to tell your holders, hey, I'm going to hook you up. You want to support us
And we
more? I'm
need
going
it right
to
now.
kill the taxes completely.
We need
So
good
I get it.
information out there for people who got tricked over the past week and got airdrops that they didn't know, where they came from,
Alpha.
what it was about. What's up?
Did you go watch my YouTube video? I'm just curious. With Oscar, did you watch it yet?
No, I will though.
Please do.
Alpha, I shot you a DM on some sneaks for that next drop. Wanted you to peep it out.
Oh yeah, when's that coming? Tell everybody.
We were supposed to launch on Wednesday, but right now we ran into a issue with the generation process, so we might have to push that back. But yeah, with some of that mint money, we're gonna be throwing another like 5 ETH back into our Crow contract, 5 ETH back into our OGs, and be able to let them collect that in their royalties. We've been given 100% of our royalties on secondary back on our Crow launch, because I've been out of commission building this V2 drop. So we're about to come back and set all this up and start going crazy on the Crow side. I did want to like talk to a few like Crow projects and kind of like get some direction on where to go exactly with the Crow projects, because I'm more of like a ETH maxi, and I've been out here rocking spaces and building like basically off of art events, etc. Because like we did throw 2 events and we're throwing another event here, probably like halfway through Mint. I think I'm gonna do it in Vegas, rent out Graffiti Mansion, and do something crazy. But yeah, we do have that collaboration with Trust Me, so that's a little bit of help. So we do have sponsors behind us, and we're trying to get like these projects together and do an event where they can all come. But it's really hard to like talk to these founders and get them to rile up their troops, because I know like a lot of these projects out here just talk about shit and don't really do it. So like we're really trying to get an event together and like whitelist projects and bring them in and just give them an opportunity to come party and stuff as well.
Yeah, it's tough, man, especially these days. We're always trying to get everybody to do stuff together. I'm always gonna think that that's the most productive thing that we can do around here, and make the most of these Twitter spaces and what this, whatever you want to call it, technology, like what it's doing for the networking in Web3. Like we gotta put it to use. We can't just be using this to complain and bitch at each other and put that crab in a barrel vibe out. Like we gotta make this work for us. Oh,
100%.
Martek would have dug that. Where did he go? Shit, man. Yo, We Drips, I got questions for you because your name came up during the shit. What was it? Oh, when Jugs rugged for some reason, and Bitcoin baddies got fucking blacklisted, and then it ended up like someone involved with that like fucked you guys over back in the day or something.
That dude Davey that she was talking about, he's like, so honestly, if you want my opinion, uh, that dude Davey's not fucking smart enough to do that. And nor would I ever think that Bitcoin baddie, of all the fucking queen bitches in the world, would actually trust someone like that to hold that type of liquidity. 100%. Because this guy
That
used
shit
to
was
be a
so
dev.
weird to me. That whole night just felt like I
Yeah.
was tripping.
He got her to come over when I was new to the Web3 space. She came over and like I was trying to build following because we did have the trust me and all that stuff going on. So we wanted to build a following. So we did bring an influencer to try to catch some following. And sure enough, the first taste I get in my mouth is getting fucking robbed for 20 grand. And she just blocks me and freaking and like unblocks me recent sometimes and sends me dumbass messages, and I'm just like, whatever, man. I'm just fucking over it. So when she said my name, I wanted to come up on that stage and be like, yo, let me just kind of give you a characterize of this woman right here. You
Yeah,
guys
because
want me to give you?
I was, again, I felt like everything just didn't make sense that night. But I remember hearing your name, and I was like, I gotta ask Weedrips about this.
Yeah, 100%. I was trying to get up on stage, but she wouldn't even let me because she already knew what I had to say did not help her case at all because that's what she does, and I've heard it from other projects that kind of got the same treatment from her. Here, I'm gonna try to send you a message. It's funny as shit. I
Yeah,
got
it's
her deal.
important. I've been kind of doing my own Web3, excuse me, detective work because it's all the same people when you boil it down. Like when the fake Thunder token dropped last weekend, I went through like who retweeted this, who follows them, who are their followers, and I realized that like there are so many of these fake accounts that these motherfuckers, they'll start a new one and instantly have like 35 followers because it's all these bullshit fake accounts that haven't gotten purged out of here somehow, and a lot of fake engagement that everybody falls for, including myself. They're all just the same people with a bunch of puppets, like making it
It's
look
and
like.
a lot of it too. If you take notice, a lot of these pages that have all these followers, that if you think they just got all these followers overnight, if you go look at it, the page has been around for a minute, and it obviously was a pump and dump page before, but it just went stealth, deleted all its content, and brought up some new content, and got like a few influencers to push it back out. So people
100%.
don't
Yo,
kind
if you ever see a page that's like more than a few years old but only has 4 tweets, red flag,
yeah, and
run the other way,
yeah,
block that shit.
huge red flag. So like a lot of people, they don't even fucking take notice of that shit. And at the end of the day, it's Dior. Do your own research, look into shit. Like, and if you don't, yo, you're gonna probably get fucked over. This shit is a dangerous ass
Yo, I
space.
think that's
Like I
what's
hear,
been going on. Now that I think about it, they're not stupid. They've been buying up accounts, not famous people accounts, just accounts that were started back in the day that nobody uses anymore.
and giveaway
And those
accounts.
are
They
the
buy out
accounts
giveaway accounts.
that the purge has been skipping over. They're looking for new
Yeah.
accounts.
Yeah, giveaway accounts mostly.
Yep. Bach, what do you think, bud?
I sent you you see that
Oh, I
DM right
saw
there?
that, dude. Those are fire.
No, I sent you another one.
Oh, all right. I gotta go back and look.
It's pretty fucking funny.
What's up, Bach?
Yeah, I had a question for We Drips.
What up?
You know me, I'm a sophisticated investor here. You know, I look for deep value. I heard you're gonna have a V2 launch. Now, with your V1, like, how do you plan on like is there any concessions for the V1 holders or no?
Like as far as like we have an ecosystem, and that OG is it's a real limited collection. There's only 500 of them. And what we did is like when we did go into the bear and we were having some issues with actually minting out and our contract was stuck at a pretty high price, we limited that collection. So all our we didn't just like forget about it and just be like, oh, I'm sorry guys, it went to zero. So we thought about it. We limited it to 500, and so our people, they didn't just lose their money and it just went to zero. So we're always planning the second drop, and also too, we give away free mints, whitelists, all kinds of stuff. Also, these are tickets to all the events that we hold, and the OGs, they hold that just by holding one of those. So that keeps the value of that. And also too, with this new mint, you are going to get your free mints depending on your tier system, how many free mints you get, because there are higher tier systems that collaborate with the Crow drop. So you can actually maximize your free mints and your free airdrops and free future airdrops, because we are collaborating on this drop with Meme NFT, the people's platform, and they're about to drop as well. So we're going to be like the main for Meme NFT over there with this new V2. So also too, we are going to be including like party passes, giveaways, drops. Just off this new mint, we're giving over 10 ETH back to our previous contracts. We've been given 100% royalties back on the Crow one. Ever since we minted out, we have not took any of that. That's been going all back to the community. And with this V2 drop, like I was not expecting to drop Crow ever. Kind of got talked into it and wasn't expecting it. So like that's kind of why I was asking. I'm able to give them stuff like access to this V2 and also money back and like royalties for that. And I'm always down to keep continuing with these 100% royalties for the V2. Also, I'm setting a bigger investment pool aside for the Crow contract and the OGs as well. I'm actually going to build, I'm having a dev right now try to work on building a royalties Crow contract that will actually work for the ETH holders so they can actually we can inject royalties back in Crow, because if we try to inject it in ETH, it's going to be nothing. So we're trying to figure that out right now so they can get royalties as well. But yeah, if you have 20 of the Crows, you have access to the parties that we do throw. And we've already thrown 2. We're throwing another one here, and we're about to start throwing them at every one of the events, like NFT NYC, NFT Miami, Art Basel, and all those things. So we're going to be right outside of all those events. So it's just going to be convenient just to pull up and pull over. If not, if you're not a drip, you might get converted or you might be a partnered project. That's why we're looking for partnered projects. We're just looking to grow right now. We already have some major collaborations IRL. We did drop an IRL Artist Series box of 500. Those are actual artist boxes designed by our artist St. Vaughn. If you don't know our artist St. Vaughn, he's TikTok trending. He's actually a really famous artist painting for like Kourtney Kardashian. He just designed Travis Barker's daughter's whole makeup line, all kinds of stuff, man, doing big things. So we're just trying to blast out, dox ourselves as hard as we can, keep giving back to the community, and keep building and deliver what we promised to do. So,
Damn, bro, that's a ETH spiel right there. We don't get those in Crow. That's definitely a ETH spiel. Don't you think, Buck?
Yeah, 100%. You know,
Wait, but which
I'm
way's the
crunching up
money
my
moving?
numbers.
Is it coming from ETH to Crow or from Crow to ETH?
it's coming from the ETH to the Crow.
Let's go. That's a wild route. That's the TLDR for everybody listening back here. I know you don't get to hear pitches like that every day, but We Drips is not your average project. These motherfuckers came from ETH. Like the Meerkats. Oh, chill out. Chill out, Bob.
Hey, I have a space I have to go to right now. I told someone I would show up, so Thank you for letting me come on stage. It was actually fun. Your guys' topics were killer. I was thinking all these same things today because I was in that space with you earlier.
Yeah, we've been having fun today, man. Glad you came through. For real.
Yeah, no, thank you, thank you. That art, bro, like, I hope you like that art. Like, we've been working hard on this shit, so this drop's gonna be kind of crazy on the art, something new, fresh to the blockchain. If you guys didn't get a chance to see that, you can go back to the WeDrips page and follow the Banksy Society drop.
No, it's
And
fire,
that,
dude. It's clean like a chimp. Like really good art.
yo, thank you. I really appreciate that. We've been rocking on it pretty hard.
Nah, we'll be there. This is dropping on Crow, right?
No, no,
Oh,
no,
this is
no, no.
dropping on ETH.
That's dropping on ETH. Everyone wants like a derivative on the Crow. Like I just don't want to undertake another project. If I found some founders or something like that I could trust that would take care of the community, I would give them derivative rights and let them do what they
I
will.
wonder if you could
But
do it on both through Minted, or I hate to put it through Minted. Who else could do it on two chains at the same time? I don't know.
I don't know.
Were you asking who can create a custom solution on an NFT
Dun
marketplace?
dun dun.
I wonder who could do that.
Well, don't be facetious, bro.
Yeah. Yo, you guys' fucking vocabulary is fucking epic. I love it. Yo, I gotta go though. I gotta bounce in this space.
All right, peace.
Peace.
We only got 13 minutes left here, folks. If you got something to tell this community on a Saturday, then we are pan. Come on up here. No one gonna bite you. We've been having a pretty chill day. Troops, what's going on? New America, Jim Star. I know the Susu Mutant Mint has begun. You can mint them in Susu token. For those of you who did not hear, Thunder is tax-free this weekend. Up almost 5% today, up 10% yesterday. These were red days for the rest of the market. We're back on our bullshit around here. And the steakhouse, our A1 day ones, hey, no pun intended, A1 sauce for your steakhouse. They made a pool today, and you know day one is the day you want to get in the pool. So you can stake Thunder for roast. And I don't know what the APRs are, but they have to be dope because I made like 20 roast in less than 5 minutes. And I just bought that Thunder today. So have at it, folks.
Yo, Alpha, I gotta give you flowers, bro, because you show up every day, consistent, and I think everybody in here should just give Alpha flowers. I know it's your show, but you're always in here. You stay consistent, and definitely a dope space to always be in, and I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man, I make it most days, we're always on time. It's always 4:20 somewhere. What happened? Oh, what was his name? There's a lot of scammers out here, bro. What was his name? Oh shit, we lost him.
Hey, can I just pin the YouTube video up, and all you guys that don't know about GDRT can go learn about it? Is that cool,
Yep.
Alpha? Thank you, buddy.
Definitely, man. People got to know about this shit. What is this that you pinned, Bach? Just can't make this stuff up. What did he swap? Oh, that's the fuck Ben thing. And he said, I have personal funds in there. All right, Ben. That's his personal funds, not your funds. His funds. Not to be confused with your funds.
Dude, actually, that was SBS.
No, I was
going
going
to
to say, we all know how much trouble Sam got in for that shit. So don't mix the funds up. Don't mix up the funds. What do they call it? Mingling. Don't commingle the funds. Don't do that shit.
What? I'll commingle all I
Whoa.
want, Alpha. What are you talking about?
Recorded space. Cannabis King is back. Who scammed you, bro?
Is it weed seeds guy or oh no, this is cannabis. Cannabis
Cannabis
King. Oh no, dude, Cannabis King is part of the weed coin cartel.
Oh, that could be okay. I don't know.
Dude, nah, dude. These people, they're different,
So
dude.
you might have done more of a deep dive than me. What I saw was that Lane, who's a loaded lion, started Weed Coin, and I think he retweeted the bullshit Thunder, and I hit him up about it, and he just wrote back that it was the ultimate troll, and I was like, I don't have time for this shit. He's also been like bitching to me in the DMs about how no one's supporting his coin, and I hate when it gets to this point where like people don't feel supported. They don't feel like I'm giving them enough like support in here, and then they decide that like supporting a rip-off Thunder token is going to make them feel better. I don't know. That was their choice. I got nothing to do with it. Nicole Harley, Nikki. I don't know.
Cannabis King is trying
You
to
only have
speak.
4 followers,
Cannabis
bro.
King.
That doesn't look good.
Can you speak, Cannabis King?
Yeah, he was speaking a second ago. It was just like all muffled, like he swallowed the mic. Did you swallow the microphone?
You just took a big toke, is all.
I did. We only have 8 minutes left. Fuck.
Oh, we got troopers up here.
What's up, troops?
Our favorite project.
Is it the real troops? I didn't check. Yep.
It is.
There's been so many fake accounts trying to get in here today. It's weird.
Pack, did you say just troops your favorite project? I appreciate that.
Hey,
Yeah, dude. One of my
I
favorite
am not
projects.
part of Weedcoin.
Well,
Oh, good.
Hear
See, I
me?
told you, Bach. Glad we cleared that up.
I am not part of Weedcoin.
I am also not part of.
Whoever said I was, he was sadly mistaken.
I am not a crook.
Pro and Polygon, man, is my thing. All I was telling you guys was there was someone with a kid called Beast, PFP, and he tried to keep getting me with $5,000 scam, $1,000 scam, trying to get my wallet. Then there was another, like, there was 3 or 4 other ones, and I looked at their accounts, all brand new accounts, and it's like that they would all friend me in the same day. But they're people that I know on there. I sent DMs with pictures of the one that I
Yeah, you gotta watch out for these scammers, man. They're always wearing a dope PFP. That's something I've noticed for the past 2 years. It's always a Bored Ape
I wonder why they
or a
do that.
Mutant Ape.
Oh my
Yeah, or a
God.
Kid Called Beast has become a big hit recently with the scammers. So
mean,
it's not
they would
these guys.
DM me. I didn't mess with them. They would DM
See
me.
these guys in
Just
here,
out of the blue, just
Drifty,
DM me.
Supreme. These guys are good.
It's usually bots. It's probably
If
not a
someone,
single person DMing you. It's a bot usually that's sending you that DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you get a
oh,
DM, just
okay.
stay the hell away from it. Stay the hell away from any DMs. That's just the truth.
It's one of the oldest things you learn. Sometimes it bamboozles. No offense. I don't know who. I don't know you, Jesse. So it's not you directly, but sometimes it bamboozles me that we're still having these conversations in crypto. But maybe you're brand new, in which case it
Yeah,
would
you
make
know what,
sense.
troops? I realized this today, and that's how I started out the space. So everybody check the tapes today. The basis of this show is just helping people, helping them understand and navigate Web3 and blockchain technology, centralized exchanges, decentralized exchanges, leverage protocols, all that stuff.
It's a
It's
lot.
a whole hell of a lot. So we always got to take it back to basics. most days.
Even those basics,
Yep.
isn't it? I mean, that's the stuff that we like. Troops as a project, kind of the whole, the whole point that started up was exactly for that reason too. But it wasn't really the technical ins and outs of sort of blockchain. It was more of the kind of the human aspect, like the easy things to look out for. The pumped, you were chatting about it earlier. The pumped discords, the fake Twitter accounts, the 5 million followers but one
Well,
fucking
it's getting
retweet.
even harder these days, man, because
Yeah.
we got people like Ben Armstrong who even people in this
Oh,
space
it's
look up
insane.
to and watch his
It's
channel, and
crazy.
he's
Yeah.
shilling them fucking
And
shitcoin.
that's why I'm hiding in Discord, because I am not a meme token guy, and it's sometimes just, again, no offense, apologies if I'm
No, this
offending
is the
anybody,
death
but
rattle. That's the good news. This is the
well, it usually is, but it just the stupidness of the whole space just surfaces, and I'm like, fucking just use a bit of common sense. Anybody thinking that these guys are changing fucking Congress or bills or are going to make any difference with any of that, you need your fucking heads read. Stop giving them money. That's all you're doing. Somebody said something earlier about, oh, well, some of the ETH is going to ETH and some of it's going to do this thing in Congress. Oh, God, honestly,
No one
blows my
said
mind.
that was happening. Someone said, like me, that that's possible.
Yeah, okay, it's not possible. They're not going to be changing nothing in Congress.
they're just not
So
trustworthy
we're just gonna
people.
wait for the same assholes. Are we waiting for the same assholes that have been there for 40 plus years to do it? Because I don't think that's gonna happen, to be
Yeah, but
honest.
they're not going to do it.
He tried.
They're
Well,
not going to.
get enough people together, anything
They're
can
not even going to
happen.
fucking try and do it. Is my point, Sean.
You don't think somebody like
No,
BitBoy could try to do it?
he could try to do it, but he's not going to.
Yeah, you gotta.
Got to start somewhere.
It's funny because
You could, but he's here for
his
himself.
story is so, um, well, I mean, it sounds cool, so I'll say it on his behalf. It's so action packed and convoluted that it's a little hard to follow. But if you go back like about a year and just look at everything he's done, it all got to this point with the token, with his name, but not named after him. But he jumped on it and kind of acted like it was. I don't know if you heard him first talking about Ben, but he said named after him, named after me. He said on his channel. Um,
Yeah.
it's an act of desperation from a guy who's really lost his shit, who's been attacking
I
judges and lawyers involved in cases that are being, uh, you know,
Are you describing Donald
adjudicated
Trump
as
now?
we speak.
What's going on?
What?
Are you
Here,
describing Donald
The
Trump,
man is
dude?
in cases that are being adjudicated as we speak, and he's jumping unasked onto the boards of shitcoins. You gotta think like what the fuck is going on here?
somebody was talking about this earlier, and it's going to sound really negative, but like Sean, you've been around a lot, and I've heard you speak in a lot, bunches of little spaces. I've heard you talk a lot, and I know that you're a good person, and I know that you believe in crypto for good, and why crypto, like why it exists, why the blockchain, like what it was all about, right? It's very core, and how we believe we can change some fundamental things in the world that are wrong with it, right? And I fully believe in that too. So we're definitely on the same page. The problem is that fucking, crypto is like Mos Eisley. It's like it's the scum and villainy like of the world, 90%, right? Maybe even higher than that. Most people here are out for themselves. They'll steal right from you, right in front of your face. It's first in, first out. They don't give a shit about the person next to them. And that's not what crypto was originally. That's what it's become. It sounds like a very negative stance, but it genuinely is. Maybe even a higher percentage than that. So I hope we can get back to some place where people do start to realize like it's supposed to be about us as a community, a huge crypto community trying to genuinely change the world, rather than us here trying to line our own
I
pockets,
think a
which is
big
what
part
most
of it. I
people are
think
here
you're
for.
right on the money. And happy 420, everybody. We did it. We did it again. We burned through literally 3 420s today. Hallelujah. Thank the gods of Web3. But it's been a hell of a show. It's been a hell of a goddamn show. Sean, you are free to go because I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, I think you're going to piggyback off of what Troops was saying. And Troops, like, you're 100% correct. There's a lot of dirtbags and a lot of scum in Web3. And the reality of it is that this was originally created back in 2009, Bitcoin, so that we, the people, could rise up against the system that's held us down for so long. And you're always going to have facetious bad actors. You're always going to have people that are out for themselves. It's human nature to be out for yourself. I mean, let's be real here. But crypto adoption has not been massively onboarded. And when we get to that point, that is when the change will happen. And you're going to have a hard battle to fight along the way. And there's never going to be a day where a scammer's not out there. But I think that the people that can unite together in the long run, there's more good than bad in this world. And I truly believe that. So, I think it's just going to take more time.
I hope so. I hope so. And I know Alpha will be wrapping up because this is a topic that we can't unpack right now. But it's massively interesting, isn't it? Because I personally think that our biggest threat now is the centralized space, isn't it? It's now that the governments now they want to have their digital coins. Now they want their currencies like they've always been driving towards. And then we have lots of people talking. There was big space earlier on. People were talking about it, all the great things about crypto. And I was in the listeners and I was thinking, everything that you're talking about is centralized. You're talking about all these amazing things coming down the line, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen. And every single thing they talked about was a centralized function. And I was like, that's nothing. Like, that's what's going to crush us. That's what's going to end DeFi, potentially everything that we stand for is going to be washed aside. And the government once again will come in with their massive machine of crypto that the masses will buy into. I want the masses to buy into real crypto, DeFi crypto, not government's fucking crypto. And I think we're on the verge of a really dangerous time in our space where it could go one way or the other.
Yeah, so let's support tokens in DeFi that have utility and community and are here for the long run, supporting the content creators and the small influencers here on Kronos specifically that are out here trying to teach people about the power of DeFi when you do understand it, when you get what own your keys, own your crypto even means. It's not just something I say every day. It's something that really empowers you when you understand it. When you understand that nobody can take that shit away from you. Not a government.
Yeah.
And not another person if you memorize it and have strong willpower and pain tolerance.
I bet you everybody listening though, because we come from Kronos, like I'm sure I'm not the only one that has this, because I do love DeFi, and that's what brought me in here years and years ago. Even though I'm like a really boring 9 to 5, pay my taxes, like career dude, right, boomer style. But I've always been a little bit kind of anti the man, bit of a freedom fighter type of person too, which is why I'm here. And I'm sure lots of us here will share similar things. We'll all have that little thread of kind of anti-establishment in us, but because we're on this Kronos chain with CDC and all that stuff, is everybody else having the same dilemma of like, we keep talking about mass adoption, but like, I just have this horrible feeling that mass adoption is not going to be what we've talked about wanting mass adoption to be for a long time. It's going to be centralized. Like they're going to start talking about mass adoption when people start using, the American cryptocurrency, the government's crypto dollar, the UK's crypto
Yeah,
pound.
and we've been saying
Like
it in here
that,
without really understanding the ramifications of what we're talking about. Because we say the next big wave of onboarding is going to be people who don't even know they're using blockchain or crypto or holding an NFT. And that also means that they're going to be onboarded through centralized entities that don't make them hold a seed phrase, which does not empower them, which does not make them own their crypto, and they're just another.
It's going to be a complete repeat. Yeah, it's going to be a complete repeat of all the financial structures that have been set up years gone by. A centralized organization owning all these people's money, taking a cut of it, but because it's now digital and they pretend it's crypto, people are going to believe they're now holding Bitcoin or whatever. And I really fear for that. And I don't know. I'm just riding out to see how it all happens.
You
Right?
can't be fearful, man. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to just jump all over CBDCs, and that's just the reality of it. It's sad, but it's
And we
coming,
also have
and
a
it's
lot of
sad.
pushback,
My
right?
hope is that with that mass centralized adoption, it just brings a mass adoption to us too, right? By nature, that's what we hope happens. It's just
I'm
that will
hoping for that
exist and
too.
we'll exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what we're going to need is an army of knowledgeable DeFi ninjas who can get out there and teach other people how to do this. And that's exactly what we've been cultivating in here for 2 years. And we'll be here for the next 2 years doing the exact same thing. I think.
Hey, Alpha.
What's up?
What's up with Zeus comparing me to
Oh
fucking
yeah,
Bitcoin
you know what?
crypto?
Sorry I
Like,
pinned that. I didn't even realize what I
what?
was pinning.
What the fuck?
He said he's
What the
worse
fuck?
than you, but you're like, you're all right.
I don't even understand why even compare me. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm just here, dude. Like, I just have my
Well,
my
did
Come
you
on, you
buy
got
Bitcoin
kind of
account.
chub
$1,000
right
worth of
there. Don't
thunder yet?
lie.
Like when you do this, the shit talking will cease, bro. And
Wait, you want me to pump up
yeah,
Thunder?
pump that shit, man. We told everybody for days now.
Thunder token. I'll buy.
I
I'll buy
said get it
250.
before we take the tax off. Now the taxes have been off for a solid 12 hours.
And what's the utility of Thunder again, Alpha? I'm a very sophisticated
Yeah, you're getting
investigator.
back on board, man. Choo choo.
Wait, before he goes into telling him this sophisticated investor, one thing I've been meaning to ask Alpha is about this baby. There was a couple of days last week where I don't know if there was a jungle or if I just missed a jungle. I was like, oh God, Alpha's had a baby, and I'm the last
Oh,
person to
no,
know
no,
about
no,
it.
no.
So we must be
We're
close. It must
very
be
close.
weeks,
We're
right?
very close.
Friday
I
night
was at the
loud.
hospital for different reasons. We never did talk about
Oh,
it,
for
but
Christ's sake.
it's
You're going to take some time off, right, with this baby. Like, just close the shit down or let back host it or something. I'm sure it will survive for when you come back. You need to take a couple weeks paternity.
yeah. The problem is when I get really stressed out, my autoimmune disorder like really fucking can't handle it.
Of course.
So
No wonder, man. No, you need to take this
yeah.
time off. I'm fucking telling you,
Well, I should have
even though
known
we're
when
the
I
same
wasn't
age, I'm going to
walking
talk to you like I'm
last
your
week.
your
Like when my
granddad.
knee swells up, I'm supposed to remember. Like that's when I'm supposed to go see the doctor. But
You're going to
I
need to,
pushed
man.
it too far.
Do it like twice. Do it. Why don't you do? Because I know you'll be like, because you're one of these guys. You've been doing this for so long. This kid will come along, and you'll be like, how can I do these spaces twice a day? And then you'll get stressed about that. Just set something realistic, like do it every second day, or do it every third day, or do just set a new schedule for a month, so that you can still feel like you're doing it, but nowhere near as
Yeah.
much. That's my one piece of
No, you're
advice.
on to something. And I've been saying there's a lot smarter people up here than me every day, y'all. So keep coming back. We'll figure out some type of schedule my body can handle. And you ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Got to drink that water, brush those teeth. Take care of yourself, people. And take care of your crypto. Own your keys. Please. Don't tell your seed phrase to anyone. Ooh, I switched it up and I still got it. Write that shit down on a piece of paper with a pen. No screenshots, no copy and paste. Put it in a safe or put it someplace safe and then show someone else how to do this shit. Because Lord knows it ain't easy. It's crofam for life, y'all. Lots of love. Oh, look. Zaza, I gotta get you up here tomorrow. Oh, we're not here tomorrow. Shout out to all my Thundercats here. Thundercats are minting. Thunder is tax free. The steakhouse staking pool is live. There is not a better time to get into this ecosystem. Lots of love, everybody. Peace.